Motherfucker.
Yeah. How much are we going to have to do for them? To get them to trust us, I mean. Probably a lot.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
Mother Pearl's instructions are clear. You can move freely around Nellis, and artillery spotters have orders not to fire on you. These are extraordinary privileges. Don't abuse them. Long story short, the power failed a few days ago. Some giant ants tunneled into the generator room and set up a nest. I led a team down there to exterminate them, but there were too many of them. 2 of us were killed and 3 were injured. Personally, I think it's more than a savage can handle. But if you want to, kill those ants and switch the power back on. Sure, anyone can. But there's more than a few down there. You'll see. One other thing. The ants must be eating gunpowder from the munitions down there. They exploded when hit by a flamethrower. One of us was using a laser pistol. Same thing. Bullets seem okay. Just don't hit the artillery shells. Loyal's been working on some kind of weapon to use against them. Maybe you should check with him. Stay out of trouble.
So, you're the outsider. Lived your whole life out there, huh? Wow. I always thought you savages probably spoke a different language, but you sound just like us. Me? I work with Loyal, mostly electronics work and robotics. Keeping the old technologies alive, right? Loyal's a great man, but he's getting on in years, so a younger's gotta learn everything he knows. That'd be me. The man knows how to fix and build just about everything that was ever made. It's not easy keeping up with them. If you help him recover the lady, I figure it'll be a nice day. A real nice day. Did I say that? Sometimes I just say stupid things. Sorry about that. Pearl will let you know when the time comes, I should really be going. Hey there, back for more? What I could use is some scrap metal. May not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it. You think I'm handsome? Wow, I wonder if she does too. There's an outpost near here. Sign says Crimson Caravan, or something like that. They do a lot of shipping and they move things from place to place. Well, every once in a while I watch the outpost. You see, I've got these, binoculars. I'll look, and sometimes there's this girl. She's gorgeous. She's got binoculars too. Sometimes I feel she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except, she's probably just watching Nellis. Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, jeez, I better let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this. That would be amazing! As in, I would thank you forever!
I hope Pearl knows what she's doing, letting you wander around Nellis as you please. I started building a sonic emitter that might do the trick, but it's useless without knowing the exact frequency that would kill the ants. Hot damn, you're right! It's a matter of boosting across those thresholds, not exact amplitude. You're smarter than you look. Just so happens I was testing it at 24,000 hertz, so it should be good to go. Place it near their nest and cross your fingers. Signal's too high for people to hear, so no harm done. But it might make you feel sick to your stomach. What is it, outsider? If that's so, how about you look into repairing the solar arrays on the roof of the generator building? Nothing too complicated about it, but it's a long ways to walk my old bones. And there's been that ant problem over near there. You can't miss the array. It's on top of the generator building smack dab in the middle of Nellis, between the two runways. Are you talking about that damn bright light we've seen blast off to the south occasionally? I was wondering what the hell that was. If they've got the parts, bring them on back. We need to get the array back up and charging. Be sure to stop on back and let me know when the arrays are fixed.
pretty special. It deserves a special name. I'm gonna call it Boomtown from now on.
Hello. I see the power's back on. The ants are all dead? Maybe Pearl is right about you. I don't know how you pulled that off. I'll tell Loyal to send someone down to clear out the eggs. We'll also get those generators repaired. Good work.
Hello, outsider. Need something? An impressive piece of work. I'll keep that in mind if jobs come up in the future. Bye.
Hi. You're the outsider. Mother Pearl sent word that you'd be stopping by. You must be eager to hear the story of our people. Me? I'm Pete, keeper of the story. I know I seem kind of young. I was the apprentice keeper of the story until a couple months ago, but old Keeper Don, well, whiskey and landmines don't go together. So it's up to me. I bet you want to know everything about us. Wonderful. I'm sure you've noticed the mural on the wall of this hut. Shall I tell you what it all means? Excellent. Imagine you're the first outsider to ever hear our tale. Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade. We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has revealed many secrets. It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know. Hi. So, now that you know the story of our people, you must have all sorts of questions. Ask away. So you know about the vaults? Yes, we lived in one of those. Ours was numbered 34. In our vault, everyone had guns, but the Overseer wouldn't let you fire off any of the really fun ones. I guess all the little pops and bangs at the firing ranges just got boring after a while. Exactly. We haven't detonated any atomic warheads since before I was born. But besides that, it's a heck with nitpicky restrictions. Anything else you want to know? Several automatic warheads detonate here 100 years ago, leaving the base highly radioactive. The savages of the waste, ignoramuses, all avoided Nellis by habit. That's exactly right. You're very knowledgeable for a Sav, an outsider. Anything else you want to know? Nellis is a completely self-sufficient community. We draw water from Lake Mead, solar arrays provide power, and we grow our own crops. Indeed we do. Very impressive. Anything else you want to know? You're right, they weren't here when we discovered Nellis. We found the guns at a huge weapon depot called Area 2, many miles from here. It took many weeks to drag the guns and their ammunition back to Nellis, and it was the last time any of us set foot beyond our homeland. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to pass that on. Anything else you want to know? Once we restore power, we learned that some elaborate chairs we've been sleeping in were actually virtual reality simulators. We believe they were used to train combat pilots. We used them extensively. I alone have shot down over 500 Chinese Zion 85 fighters. Before you ask, I'm afraid there's no way you can be allowed to use the simulators. They're for our use only. Sorry. That's beautiful. Yes, it's exactly like that. So free, so... words can't do it justice. Anything else you want to know? Loyal found a file somewhere on the base, with magazine articles, photographs, a map even. It seems that a bomber, apparently the 29th of its kind, crashed in Lake Mead on July 21st, 1948. Just imagine, that's over 300 years ago. The photograph shows that it was basically intact, and the map tells us exactly where to find it, except we haven't left Nellis in decades. Yes, in fact, that's exactly what Loyal has planned to do. You should go talk to him. I wish everyone were just as interested in our story as you are. Maybe I should act out the battles, or learn how to throw my voice. Gosh, there's a lot of folks. Argyle's our doctor. He could use help tending to any injured we got. Over at the workshop, Loyal and Jack are always building something. The Loyal may not be too happy to see your kind running around Nellis. See ya.
I know I shouldn't scavenge here, but I'm not promising anything. If I see something good, I might have to sneak it out with me.
I know Mother Pearl is letting you wander Nellis as you please, outsider, but I have patients to tend to. I have 3 patients here who were gravely injured fighting those giant ants in the generator building a few days ago. I've stabilized their wounds, but they're in bad shape. Do you have medical training? If what you say is true, you can do us a world of good. Excellent treatment. I hadn't thought of that. That was some fine doctoring. I could learn a thing or two from you. I thought that man was done for, but you brought him around. If I haven't said it before, outsider, let me say it now. Welcome to Nellis. Word from Pearl is that you're to be greeted as a friend. Those men owe you their lives. Seems we could learn a thing or two from you savages, when it comes to medicine at least. See ya.
You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child.
That fiend leader's...
Going east is risky. Even if the roads are safer, that doesn't mean the ruins are. There might not even be any ruins to explore.
What if we go back? We'll be in the same position where we left. The east is a mystery. If we don't go, we'll never know what could have been.
What if Utah is even worse than Nevada? What if there is nothing for us to salvage? We've been traveling for months with nothing to show for it.
We always knew that was a possibility, but we still shouldn't give up.
Hello, lovely day, isn't it? The name's Egghead, and this is my mate Quentin. Pleasure to meet you. My friend and I are scavengers, or prospectors if you prefer. We explore destroyed buildings for valuable pre-war loot. Medical supplies from hospitals, ammo from gun shops, tools from factories, you get the idea. People pay good caps for these things. Sadly, the ruins around California seem to be picked clean these days. We came east hoping things would be different, maybe find some untapped pre-war buildings. That hasn't happened, unfortunately. I'm beginning to suspect the desert wasn't very occupied before the war to begin with. I've been trying to convince my partner of the same thing. He's still unconvinced, but maybe you can help me sway his mind. Salvage might be hard to come by back west, but there's still untapped fortunes to be found. Probably. Even if there aren't, we could always become farmers instead. Life in California would certainly be less risky. Yes, I hear that a lot. Quentin and I grew up in a vault back west where we spent most of our lives. The thing about the vaults is that they're quirky, to put it nicely. Each one is different in its own way, for better or for worse. Everything in our vault came from a place called Britain. Radio songs from Britain, TV shows from Britain, robots with British accents, holodiscs, you get the idea. Imagine our surprise when we finally left the vault and everyone was all, "Hey y'all, welcome to the wasteland, you're part of the new California Republic, yeehaw!" If you ever encounter someone talking like me, chances are they came from the same vault. Any other backstory they give you is probably a lie.
Hello, stranger. The name's Quentin. Nice to meet you. My friend and I are salvagers, looking for loot in abandoned pre-war ruins. Found some good stuff in California, but Nevada's been a dry hole. He thinks we should go back west, but we probably have to give up scavenging in favour for a different life. Untouched ruins are hard to come by, you see. Personally, I think we should continue east. The desert might be harsh, but it's beautiful. More importantly, there's probably a lot of loot for us to find. We still haven't decided yet if we want to head east or return west. It's true that we haven't really strayed too far from civilization. We may not have the skills to survive the elements if we go deeper. Yeah, the Legionary probably ignores any valuable energy weapons that they find. That means the buildings could be cleared out, but still hold valuable loot. Yeah, they're probably overlooking lots of useful items. We can definitely turn their profit that way. True, we might find valuable tech, but not have anyone to sell it to, and I hate to lug heavy loot for hundreds of miles just to make a profit. You have a point. If they ever suspect we're spies or drug runners, we'll be dead by daylight. It's a big risk. Yeah, I think you've convinced me that heading back west is the better plan. I'll talk things over with my friend and work out the details. Thanks.
I heard you convince Quentin we should head back west. I appreciate that, friend. Take this as a token of my gratitude. We'll probably stick around for a while longer, do some work with the Crimson Caravan. Our Brahmin could use the break. I've heard rumors of an ant-themed serial killer roaming the wastes. Be careful out there.
Hey there, you looking to buy or sell? Can do. See ya.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing today?
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors. I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why? A crush on me? Really? Are you talking about that nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like? Well, it looks like I better hurry then. Don't want you taking him away from me. Would the boomers let me visit Nellis? It's really dangerous over there. You'd really do that for me? This is so exciting. Let me know what she says.
What have you got for me?
Sorry, no time. You have done well to earn the trust of my people, child. Well, well, this is welcome news. Who is she? She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages. This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive. I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams? She does? You mean it? That's incredible! What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl? Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming, and not to shoot at her.
I'm ready.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend? I was hoping you would. What's going on? There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. I worked really hard to get that money, and I don't want to lose it. Could you do just one more thing for me? Can you talk to Alice about it? I know if I ask her, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
Let's go.
I'll believe that the fiends are gone when they stop their raiding and pillaging.
Hi, how you doing today?
Welcome back. Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it. Being sentimental is not how I made the Crimson Caravan so successful, but I'll allow it, just this once. Janet will be paid what she's owed. Consider it a gift.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet? I can't believe you went through all this trouble for me. Thank you so much.
Hi. I can't believe I'm gonna finally see her. I'm really nervous about it. Like I said, I can never get enough scrap metal. Hey, it's really great to finally meet you.
Hi. My name's Janet. What's your name?
You're beautiful.
No, 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 no. No, I'm not. You seem like a really sweet guy. Do you mind if I hang around here for a little bit?
Of course. Let's go over there. Thank you for getting Janet to Nellis. I've never been so happy my entire life.
How much are we going to have to do for them to get them to trust us? I mean, probably a lot.